In my head, I've got it down that we're making too many computers, but we're really not. Because it keeps backing up for other reasons. So yeah, this needs 15 and the other needs 15. I'm gonna do so much more planning for the next factory. But what I'm gonna do for now, I think, is actually reduce the amount we're making, because I don't want to do this. I don't want to expand anything else. So if I reduce this, the factory must grow. I'm gonna make it grow, but not now. Not in this way. So 2.812. $5.624. I'm just gonna try and be more realistic about what we can currently make. Factory must factory. Yes, that's the main thing. It needs to factory first, and then it can grow. Because I need to get this to be working consistently for my own sanity. Just undo this for a moment. So 5.624 divided by 4. So if I just reduce this to about 1.5, it will be consistent-ish. And then we need 12 a minute for these, so we can reduce that by just taking these out, because we have 12 manufacturers now. So if I change this to producing 6 assembly director systems, we need 12 computers a minute going to each place. So we still need to increase the amount of computers, but not by quite as much as we did. So we need 24 computers, which is 246 circuit boards. And oops, we can adjust this. Is that 3089? Yeah. Okay. So that's still manageable. And I'm just gonna so as far as I can tell, this is going to be fine if I work out the circuit board issue. So first thing to do, because there was a backup of the supercomputers, I'm going to assume there still is, because I'm not going back again. So first things first is make it so we have 246 units a minute of circuit boards, which we're not far off. Wait, we are far off? I don't know. I'm gonna check. $18.75 times 6. $112. So we are far off. 246 minute circuit boards. And that will be 24 per minute computers and 18 per minute high-speed connectors. Okay. And we get around number 15. Actually, let's just see how many one normally does. So one normally does 7.5. Oops. So if I do 246 divided by 7.5, 32. 15. Still involves getting a lot of slugs. So we nearly have enough for like 10 more. Which is basically what we need. So we only would need to go get a few more slugs to be able to do enough if we make 16, 17-ish. So we have 6. Make 10 more. Reinforced plates and cable. Oh, do we have the other statue? Because at least then I would have done something today. Yes, we do. Lovely. Oh wait, shop. We need. Specials. Satisfactory pioneering. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. Like it's sitting on top of a smokestack. Awesome. Okay, that makes me happier. I'm going to just put it a little differently though. Like that with the days of that incident in the background is like perfect. Where am I going? I need to go this way. So I didn't think I'd want to use it, but I don't remember if I picked up a different recipe for the circuit boards or not. Food. Yes, food. How did it go? Oh, concrete. Is it in the Discord? Not the best thing you've done, not the worst. It has potential to be improved. That's great. Like, it doesn't, it's the first time you're making it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I need to listen to my own, myself sometimes. Not in Discord, don't feel like doing some fancy plating to make it look like food. That's fair. Yeah, meatloaf doesn't really look that much like food, does it? Meatloaf is not a pretty food. No. It's a shame. But I understand your reason. But if it's edible, it was a success. Doesn't matter how pretty it is, or if you think it's the best thing ever. So how do you actually make meatloaf? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10. Go get some more steel beams. Is that the plastic belt being empty again? I need to go check on the plastic factories and see if I need to like add an extra train or something. Decide if it's a input problem or a throughput problem? Wait, no, that's the wrong way around. That way, I think. Perfect. Okay, so that's that ready. Okay, we could actually split it here. We've got a splitter on the end of here. Maybe if I put the splitter down first, it might make it easier to line everything up. I actually want the splitter to come in here, but I don't know if that's gonna be possible. I'll try. No harm in trying. Well, there might be. Oh dear. Yeah, didn't think that would work. How about if we... Hey, I knew there'd be a way. So then if I... What do I need to do? I need to build a split. Stackable. That's what I'm looking for. Stackable conveyor poles. Put them over this. Wait, that needs to get nudged in a little bit. So if we hold that, nudge it in, another one on top. We'll do that. Hello, Samikins. Yeah, 900 more assembly direct systems. We're getting really close. But I'm also realizing that I am not actually producing enough to do it in a timely manner. So I'm currently trying to increase the volume of things we are making to improve it. Which is turning out to be quite difficult with the setup I currently have. Building cannot be nudged. Well, you can normally be nudged. Is it because you're not on the ground? Probably. Yeah, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Always nice to see new faces. At this stage, but haven't even begun making these parts. Get as far as you have is impressive. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's a lot to do. It takes a lot to get to this point. And I've been working on actually getting all of these parts for a while. So, yeah. I don't know how new you are. I'm Panda. I do a lot of... I try and do a variety of games, but I always end up getting sucked into certain ones. Satisfactory has been a staple on the channel since I started last year, because I love it so. And I'm really excited for 1.0. Wait, no, that's not necessary. We need to... Yeah, so was Baldur's Gate 3 for a long time. Currently looking for the next game that will keep us occupied until 1.0 comes out. Ask how many hours on your save. We now have nearly 264. Thank you very much for following. I appreciate that. So I feel like we're doing pretty well for the number of hours we've got. But I feel like I could have spent a lot longer doing exactly the same thing. Have you played Witcher 3, by the way? Yes, I have. It was a long time ago. Nearly beaten Phase 4 with under 300 hours. Wow. I'm glad that's impressive, because I don't know. This is the first time I'm actually completing the game. I've played for another couple hundred hours before I started streaming. But yeah, honestly, I don't actually know how long most people take to do it. So I'm glad it's a good. I'm glad I'm doing a good. Alright, I've already been streaming for nearly 5 hours today. My brain is a little bit things are good. Might be worth coming out to feel like something else long to play. Game's still freaking good. Yeah, I am quite... I did really like it, but it was a long time ago that I played it, so I've probably forgotten most of it, honestly. So it could be worth it. I do want to play, I do want to try out Tyranny though, because that has been... Somebody has spent their channel points on it though. So that's probably the next game I'm gonna give a go to. Give it the old, as the Americans say, the old college try. So we'll see how we do with that. Break time, 197.5 hours. Nice. We are playing through Thaumaturge at the moment, so I do want to finish that game because that's much shorter. I think we'll probably finish Thaumaturge in another, like, another 2 or 3 streams. Just yeeting ideas. Leave game suggestions when I accidentally have enough points for the sub intro. Yeah, that's the thing. I think a lot of people are using their channel points less now that we've got something to aim for. I feel like I set the bar too high because I was expecting to have done it already because I don't know how long it takes for channel points to accrue. If you're still about, Cardi, how close are you? Oh, you've been stuck at around 50k for a long time. Yeah, because you keep spending them on making me wear a hat. But yeah, Cardi, if you're around, how close are you to being able to get the sub intro? Average viewer earns 220 an hour, subs earn double. Okay. So how many hours do one have to stream where people can watch for them to get 10k, 100k? Because 100k was the suggestion. I just obliged. Yeah, this is streamer not wanting to do math. 230-ish for sub, 450-ish for non-sub. Okay. Well, seeing as you've got to be subbed to when you redeem it, at least. That's not too bad, I guess. I stream like 7, 14, 21 hours a week. So, yeah. Okay. I just noticed that both Madman and Cardi have stopped spending their points as much. It does mean we'll have hat time again, just in time for summer. If we get a summer this year, it's so rainy at the moment. Follow a UK gardening subreddit, and everyone is complaining about how wet their gardens are this year. It's like so many more people are having trouble with drainage and it just being horrendous. I do have a hat alternative for when the weather's good, so we'll sort that out when it becomes a thing. Definitely get summer again. We've been having warmer global temperature each year, so we'll have some months with unbearable temperatures again. Yeah. Suit doesn't work when it's warmer than 25, see? Oh dear. Yeah, Panda doesn't work too well either. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, though, because I might just I've been toying with the idea of making a little blueberry PNG tuber type thing for when I feel bad. So it might be worth setting that up when the weather's too hot as well. I need to learn how to do that to start with. Had around 38 last summer. Not a happy soup. Are you more of a gazpacho than a hot soup? No AC, because that's not what Swedish home's built for. Same in the UK. We have no AC either. Our houses are built to stay warm, not to deal with warm temperatures. Yeah, we're not built for cold either, but our homes are at least insulated. We're not built for... I think the main thing we're not built for is snow and ice. But yeah, that is a fair point. We're just... like, we're not even built well for wet weather. Like, our homes all, like, nearly all homes have a slight damp problem. Yeah, we've learned to make better windows now, don't let the cold in. It's just, ugh. So many still have water pipes outside your house? Well, we have an outside tap, but the actual water pipes are inside. I think a slight damp problem is if you're lucky it rains on my son's bed sometimes. Oof. That's bad. Yeah, I rented a house that had some serious mold issues, and that was bad enough. At least I didn't actually get a leak. So lucky the place I rent is 95% thick concrete. It takes forever to warm to get through as long as I don't open windows. Yeah. It is something good. It just also means that it takes a lot for... It basically takes a lot for any temperature change, I'm assuming. A friend of mine rents and the outflow from the toilet is broken and literally flows out the side of the house onto the roof. You have to hope nobody rings the doorbell when you flush. Oh, God. That's really bad. There was I think we had it once where somebody complained. Somebody complained that they got. I think the outflow on one of the houses I rented was literally straight above the front door, and I think somebody might have had a problem. Like, only ever happened once, so it might have just been that person being weird and complaining because it was raining anyway, but yeah, you'd be surprised how little recourse renters have in the UK. It's very difficult to know what you can do when problems happen. Because for instance, in my experience, that house that had a mold problem, if I left stuff on the floor overnight, it would get moldy. I left a coat hanging up in the hallway on a coat hook. It got moldy. I actually had to throw away quite a few things when I moved out of that house. This wouldn't even be for the renters, clearly environmental laws. I told the estate agent because I didn't have any direct contact with the landlord. They just didn't pass the information on properly. Because when I told them I was moving out, I actually got a phone call from the landlord. And I told him about the issue. He got it fixed before the next renter came in. That's literally just useless middlemen. And young people not knowing how to deal with it, because I didn't know that I could actually have properly kicked up a fuss. I didn't know. I didn't have the energy, because working full time for to have a roof over my head. Yeah, it's rubbish. Yeah, not knowing rights is a big problem. Yeah, and I wouldn't deal with it now. I would talk to citizens' advice, which I now know is a thing that you can do to find out what your rights are if you're not clued up on it. But I had no idea. I just kept trying to tell the estate agent, and they kept not doing anything about it. I thought that was the only thing I could do. But anyway, let's talk about happy things. A tenant association that's pretty powerful and have their own lawyers. So helpful. Oh, I wish we could do that in this country. Unfortunately, our current government is not the best when it comes to rights of anybody other than rich people. The last landlord kicked you out because expressed concerns about him fixing the gas cooker himself rather than letting a qualified engineer in to sort it. What? 2 months after he blew up the washing machine, time to fix it. You don't mess with gas. Wow. That is worrying. I'm pretty sure that's legal here as well. In multiple ways. At least 2 I can think of. 1, kicking you out for no actual proper reason, and 2, messing with gas. Best part, used to work for British Gas. Could have been prosecuted had I allowed it, and landlord was your brother. Oh, idiot. Why? Why would he do that? I can understand why you wouldn't want to try and prosecute him, but... Oof. Haven't spoken to him since. Had we not been related, I would have sued him. Yep. Yep. And you definitely should have. I understand not wanting to from being related, though. Okay, let's go and check on our plastic production. To be fair, gas work either works or it doesn't. Wait an hour, lie and match, and if the house is still standing, the fix worked. Yeah. Okay, Cardi. I wouldn't want to be quite that unconcerned about it, honestly. House wasn't in a suitable state to rent, basically using us to cover the mortgage while he fixed it up. Oof. I wouldn't have wanted to. I guess if you're in the situation where that's your best option, then it's what you've got to deal with, unfortunately. But yeah. Would not have dealt with that myself. Hello! Hello, Tyrannosaurus Hacks. Thank you so much for raiding again. Good to see you. Thank you for sorting out the shout-out, Soup. Playing Satisfactory. Awesome. How are you getting on yours? I am slowly driving myself insane trying to make things work better. No, thank you so much for the raid and dropping your people in here. Okay, so if we get another... Alright, I need to look for more slugs. there's one. I don't have any ammo. Switch to fuel jetpack. Let's hope. Hi. Okay. Oh wow, those things are not as difficult as I thought they were. Hey. Ooh. Is this a hard drive I see before me? I've already got that one. Damn it. Absolutely fine, bud. I completely understand needing to raid and run. I appreciate you trusting me with your peoples. Not that I can't be trusted. Hey, you go do food away from screen. Take care of self. Important things. Like if I raid, I often have to do either raid and run or at least raid and very hard lurk. What am I looking for? Oh yeah. A gaming Discord. Not really for streaming, but fun casual. Whenever you want. Board game online. Cool, I will have a look. Thank you. Yeah, I found out what the issue with the Discord link was. So I was telling Discord to make it into a forever link, but it was still making it a 7-day link until I clicked something else. So it was just basically not saving the settings that I'd added. So I just messed around with it until it decided to work. Okay, so this is now making 600 crude oil. Discord ignored my request to be forever. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, just be forever. That's totally, totally what we want. Sometimes it's a goober and checks the box for you. Yeah. I think it just didn't save. I don't really understand it, but I made it work. It's all fine. It's all good now.